What's good, y'all? Welcome to Rated Tape. As you already know, we're doing a film study session today on Solomon Thomas, who decided, I decided I gotta rebuttal right now because I was wrong. And to be honest, I'm glad I was wrong. If I could be wrong about a guy having not as much production as I would have thought, then that's always good. It's always good. Plus, we're 3-1, so hey, I can't even be mad at that. But as y'all stroll through, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button if it's your first time pulling up on us. As y'all already know, I do film study sessions, live shows, Rays review, inside the division, whatever y'all got to do to keep up with your favorite team, and everything that has to do with the division. So without further ado, you already know what time it is. You already know how we rock. Let's rate the tape. So right out the gate, I want to start off with showing this man's effort because that's what I talked about in my last video. We already know the dude has crazy genetics. He has good size. He's about the same size as Aaron Donald, if not just a little bit bigger. Of course, I'm not comparing the two, just giving a size comparison. Dude is big, he's strong, super fast. So let's go ahead and look at this man's effort because I think that's one of his most important aspects of his game and what makes him productive for our team. And you'll see him right here taking off downfield, and he doesn't even make the play. He's just there just in case. And to me, that just shows a considerable amount of effort, especially from the defensive tackle spot. Again, you see him right here. He's on the defensive line. He's not even there. He is. He's popping up in the picture and he's chasing it down as a defensive tackle. You never know how this could pop up and end up helping in the long run. And this right here is an example of why I feel like it could, because here he is coming in to make a tackle, showing his effort, not giving up on the play. He ends up making this man fumble. And although it wasn't a turn of possession or it wasn't a significant play, but look at him continuing to fight through and the ball popped out. Now, if you fight like that, one of those plays might end up being a good play, end up coming back to us. So let's go ahead and go back to that because I just like this play, how he doesn't give up and he comes in and he forces a fumble. Here it is right there. He could have easily gave up and slowed up on the play, but he doesn't. He fights through. He's going right here. You see he's bang, ball pops out. Now the lineman ends up picking it up. Quentin Jefferson almost sees it and scoops it up. I think Perriman is staring at it right now as we speak. But at the end of the day, what a play. And he knows he made a play because one of those eventually will turn into a turnover. And that's what big effort, that's what very good effort will get you. Now let's go ahead and jump into some run plays because right here you see he's in the B gap in between 69 and 65, the left guard and left tackle. He doesn't make a play on this and it ends up being a big gain by the offense, but this is just going to demonstrate his speed. And I don't really have to say too much about it. You'll just see, boom, he's there and he almost ends up making the play. Now, it was a pulling guard to where he was at. There was a pulling guard. So if we go back and we look, you'll see that. Okay, let's go ahead, take our time. Boom, 69 right there. You see 69, he's starting to pull. 69 is pulling, so then he'll go up and block the end, who I believe is Carl Nassib right there. He'll block him, the center, and that left tackle is supposed to pick up on Thomas. And it's a good play by the Steelers, very good blocking. And you see as it develops, it just ended up being good for them somehow because you see the tight end is trying to get past Solomon Thomas because Thomas, I'm telling you, isn't supposed to be there. He could have nearly sacked Ben Roethlisberger at this point, but just barely, the center barely makes a play on him. You see the tight end go up, makes a block on Perriman, and then it ends up creating a lane for Najee Harris. But at the end of the day, I just want to demonstrate some of Solomon Thomas' speed. Now let's go into this next play. And this right here, again, is demonstrating his speed and how he can disrupt the run. There it is. He forces Najee Harris to bounce outside. And this angle right here, you're going to be able to see how, okay, this angle right here, again, he's in the B gap, right? He's that 3 tech. He is going to beat, again, another pulling offensive lineman. And his speed is just too much. You can't pull a guy. In the last video I made of him, he showed this. We knew he was fast, right? That's part of the genetics. You can't teach speed. So right here, you see, boom, 5-1 ends up pulling. He gets upfield, and at this point, the play is over. He was too fast for that lineman to get in front of him. And all he really had to do was seal him off to the backside so he doesn't, so you could create that lane for Najee Harris. So right here, let's stop right here. Here we are. All the lineman had to do was seal him to this side of the field. Okay? He had to seal him because Najee Harris would go up, follow this pulling lineman. This lineman, I assume, would have came up and hit him. Or, I assume he would have came and hit KJ Wright. And then this guy, after Solomon Thomas was sealed by this lineman would go up and hit him and create basically what we have already seen thus far. So let's go ahead and let the play run. He doesn't make the seal. Solomon Thomas gets upfield. And what happens right here, he forces Najee Harris to bounce outside. You see those two linemen did end up going to block the linebackers, but because he forces him to go up, not upfield, but bounce to the outside, then KJ Wright ends up going to make the play, and it was shut down. He doesn't make the play, but he forces a play to be made. So that's good right there. He forces a bad play in better terms. Here, you'll see in the run game, this is where he actually makes a play one-on-one against his lineman, and this angle is going to show you how he does it. So here it is. Look at that speed. I know it was sudden. I know I just clicked real fast, right? I didn't give y'all a warning, but let's go ahead and stop. Let's go ahead and look at this. Look at this man's speed. He gets off the ball so fast. Let's see if I can catch him. He's already on his lineman. He's the only one up on his lineman. And I'm going to go back in slow motion just so it doesn't seem like I'm being over dramatic, right? Here we are. I'm going frame by frame. Look at the ball. Look at him. Look at all of our defensive linemen and look at Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas is already moving. Nobody else has moved yet besides the ball. This man is up out of his stance. Carl Nassib, look at the defensive ends. I mean, even Hankins is right in front of the ball, and he hasn't even. So it just shows his speed. He's already engaging with his lineman. Right there, you can see how fast he really is compared to everybody else. So that get off right there, I think, is extremely important to his game, and it just goes to show his speed. But let's go ahead and let the play run. Boom, long arm. Stand the man up. Now watch that lineman's head. Watch the lineman's head. Sanjeet taught me this. Sanjeet Ali taught me this. If you watch Sanjeet's video, he taught you this as well. You'll see right here that the offensive lineman ends up getting his head down. Now, when the offensive lineman's head is down, that usually means he's beat. You know, that's one thing Sanjeet taught me about the offensive lineman. If the offensive lineman head ends up down, he ends up beat. Now, watch the offensive lineman's head. Boom. You see how it just went down? Look at him. He's looking down. He just went from looking up. He's looking up, looking down. And watch what happens. He ends up on the back of Solomon Thomas. That straight arm, he punched him. That straight arm got him. Creates a stop. Beautiful play by Solomon Thomas. Let's go back and just watch it at full speed and watch how he does this. Boom, quick get off, straight arm, goes around him, tackles him down. Easy peasy. Call it what you want. That's how you get it done right there. Here we are with the next play. Happens so fast, happens so quick. Boom. Right around him, hand swipe. This is what I didn't see from Solomon Thomas from his previous, is the hand swipe. Swipe, but don't swipe me. Where's Dora Explorer? Pull up on us because we getting in the backfield. Solomon Thomas gets there. He's fast. He's showing plenty of production. He's showing plenty of stuff on tape to show that he's coming around. He's becoming a solid defensive tackle for our defensive scheme. Here we are against the Steelers again. Dude was a menace. Basically a menace against Ben Roethlisberger. He did not want to see this man. But his pass rush moves are starting to show up. But not only that, his effort is a big part of his game, and that's how he's getting sacks. Here he is. He doesn't initially really win at all. He just continues to battle, and he gets there to trip up Ben Roethlisberger and take him down. But also on the backside of this play, I'll show you guys. Beautiful coverage by Littleton. Beautiful effort, beautiful drive from Solomon Thomas just to get around. Now let's go back and look from that angle. You'll see, here he is. lined up over the guard, one-on-one, hand swipe. We seen this earlier. We seen him win with this earlier. He doesn't win. He ends up losing the battle. He continues to fight. He's going upfield. He finally makes it around. And these are the cone drills you see them do all the time. Those cone drills, you see them in training camp, you see them mini camp, you see them do these cone drills in the draft, right? That's why they do these cone drills. What kind of speed do you have? What are you gonna do when you go around that break, that last cone, right? Right? Imagine this a cone drill. He goes up, he goes, tags the cone, comes around, and there it is. There it is. That's why these drills come in handy so much, right? So beautiful play. And I want to go back and show you guys something real quick. Ben Roethlisberger on this play was looking for this guy, for this cover 3 beater. He was looking for him to come across the field and be open on this side, because this cornerback is supposed to be back there covering, but he has a man, and that's why it's a cover 3 beater. Okay, now the back side is supposed to be for the linebacker, and that's why in this defense they say a lot of times the linebacker is 20-30 yards downfield covering a wide receiver. But Littleton does such a good job that Big Ben, when you look at Big Ben, he's looking for it, but it's not there. It's not there. Corey Littleton is playing beautiful coverage, seals the wide receiver off. Plus, Merrick was playing pretty well at the single high. So it ends up giving Solomon Thomas that time to go up. He goes around. It's not there for Big Ben. He ends up holding it longer, and he goes down. Good play by the defense as a collective group. I really like to see that one. Really like to see that. Okay, so here we are again. Oh, he just got pummeled. He just got pummeled. This right here was a good play by a good collective play by the defensive line. But you're going to see Solomon Thomas continue to thrive with his effort, with his skill set, and with his pass rush moves. What a beautiful spin move by him. And this is what I mean. We're starting to see pass rush moves from him. This is what I didn't see him doing with his with the last film study I did on him. You would see him attempt it, but he wasn't being successful. It wasn't a successful pass rush move. But we're seeing it here firsthand. You see the hand swipe first. Now you see the spin. The spin was oh man. He came through like a hurricane. He came through like a tornado in better terms. That spin move was crazy. You got to get that man the spin cycle or something in Madden for the defensive line, because that was ruthless. He gets upfield, forces a sack. Here we are again. Effort. You don't give up on the play. Ben Roethlisberger did have a good amount of time on this, but the defensive backs are playing well. Again, helping the defensive line get there. There he is. He's looking. He's going through the garbage. He's literally sorting through the garbage. And the garbage, and by garbage, I mean the Steelers offensive line. Watch him sort through the recyclable and the trash. And all of it is trash. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Look how interesting that was. Our defense wasn't even set. They're over here doing the shimmy. Him and Hankins are doing the shimmy right here. Check this out. They're like, yo, are you doing this? Are you doing that? Which side? We got a little confused. Are you on the strong side? Are you on the weak side? I honestly think they were supposed to switch, and Hankins was supposed to go to what I think is the strong side, where the tight end and where the running back is. I'm sure someone will correct me on that. But look, they're just like, yo, just get down. Boom, the ball is hiked. And you'll see Max Crosby don't even realize the ball. He realized the ball snapped, but he thinks someone false started, and the play's basically dead. And he just stands up and points. Watch. Like, what was that? What was that? Look at this. Such a weird play, right? Such a weird play. But you see Solomon Thomas, two guys on him. There he goes. He sorts through that first trash. He goes through the second. He thinks he's going to throw it, puts his paw up, and he just drives through. Effort play. He doesn't give up. He's like, everybody else might be stuck. Everybody else might be sitting here confused on what to do. But I know I'm a high effort guy, and I'm not going to give up on the play. I don't care what's going on. Sort through the garbage. Got through the recycling bin. Now we're going to take out the trash. Easy peasy. Let's get it done. One play right here against the Chargers that I like. And this is how you could be disruptive in other ways in the past. Get your big old paw up and knock the ball down. Easy play right there for Solomon Thomas. Just because you didn't win initially with the pass rush move doesn't mean the pass play is over. You're driving, get that hand up. And that's what you have to do. It would have been a first down if the ball was made it to a receiver and he catches it. But because he was there, that's beautiful. I like that. But also on the backside, just to show, we were bracketing. You see, we were bracketing here because Trayvon Merrick is reading that. So I want you to watch Trayvon Merrick. He's right there near the 40-yard insignia. And here he is bracketing, and he's going to try to jump up and stop that, which I think he would have, in my opinion. But Solomon Thomas, we didn't have to worry about it because Solomon Thomas gets his hand up and blocks that pass. So this is the last play, y'all. So I appreciate y'all staying to the very end. If y'all did, make sure to hit that like button before you guys go. Hit the sub button if you want to. Also, I got Twitter, Instagram, even the Facebook. Y'all can follow me on any social media platform. Hit me up. Tell me if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys want to see any specific player or film study. Maybe even just want to see certain statistics matched up. Just things that could be looked at and compared to see how well we're doing based off last year, based off our opponents. Whatever the case may be, Raider Nation, you already know how I do. Do this for y'all, you know what I mean? And we're doing it together. You guys give me a lot of advice most of the time in the comments. I do try to respond as much as possible, but it is kind of hard to keep up at times, so don't think I'm ignoring y'all. But if y'all stay to the end, I appreciate everybody that linked up with me. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family, yo. Welcome to the squad, and let me know how you like the video. Until next time, y'all, Raider Tape.